traded every promise for an open road, left a trail of regret in the dust behind me. Your shadow kept on guiding every step I took. Now I see the only truth was waiting at your door. I spent a lifetime running from the things I loved, trying to convince myself I belonged alone. Paid a heavy price just to learn my lesson. Now the road leads right back to where you are. I'm bound to your heart, and there's no turning back. Got this burning devotion down deep in my chest. No horizon is wide enough to keep us apart. I'm packing my bags for the midnight train, and thank God you're still waiting at the end of the line. Through my heavy troubles in the river tonight, washed away the doubts that held me back so long. I know the direction where my spirit belongs. No more wasting years on the wrong side of town. It breaks my heart to know how long you stood in the cold, believing in a man who almost lost his way. Today I stand steady with no fear in my eyes, 'cause my heart never truly left your side. Darkest hour of night always steals your breath before the golden light breaks across the sky. I've walked through the valley with my head held low. Now I'm turning my face to the rising sun. Scars on my boots tell a story of pain. Every wrong turn made me who I am today. I stopped blaming the wind for the direction I blew, and decided to steer toward a better shore. Heart full of hope, walking down the path where the wild rivers flow. No darkness can swallow the promise we made. I'm leaving the wilderness out in the shade, and I'm coming home stronger than I've ever been. There's a quiet grace in starting over again, wiping down the slate till the chalkboard is clear. I hear your sweet voice blowing through the high pines, calling me back to the place where I belong. I used to think freedom was an endless horizon. Now I know true freedom is a hand to hold. I'm laying down my armor at the end of the day, ready to rest easy in the warmth of your love. No guitar is gathering dust in the corner, waiting for the fingers that remember the chord. I thought the melody had died inside my chest, until your gentle memory woke the strings again. Cold ash in the fireplace doesn't mean the fire's dead. Sometimes all it takes is a single breath of air. I locked up my feelings in a heavy iron box, key thrown away in a river of regrets. There's a dormant spark burning under the cold, bringing back the warmth to a frozen old soul. No winter lasts long when your spirit is bright. I'm picking up the rhythm in the middle of the night, and we'll sing out the chorus till the morning comes. I walk through the silence of 100 lonely towns, searching for a harmony I couldn't compose. Every stage I played was just an echo in the dark, until you added color to my monochrome song. Now the melody is rising like a summer tide, lifting every burden that was weighing me down. I string up the instrument and play it out loud, grateful for the second chance you gave to my heart. The ocean took everything I thought I owned, leaving me stranded on a rocky shore. I floated for seasons without a compass or a chart, until I saw the lighthouse burning in your eyes. his selfish pride. I fought against the current till my arms grew weak, surrendering to the tide that brought me home to you. You're the anchor in the storm, holding me down, the only steady ground when the waters drown. No gale force wind can tear us apart. You settle the tempest inside of my heart, and I'm resting in the harbor of your sweet embrace. The sky turned black, but you kept the lantern lit, guiding my battered ship through the narrow passage. I dropped my heavy iron in the shallow blue water, knowing I will never have to sail away again. A sailor knows the value of a quiet night after months of fighting with the roaring sea. I lay down my oars and I look at your face, knowing that my journey has finally found its end. Floorboards creak under the weight of my steps as I walk back up to the house on the hill. 10 years of distance vanished in a single breath when I saw your rocking chair sitting by the door. I chased big city lights till they blinded my eyes, traded simple comfort for a copper crown, and found out the hard way that the riches I sought were sitting right here on this wooden porch. Back on this wooden porch where the sweet breeze blows, where time slows down and the river just flows. No flashing neon lights can match this view. I spent a lifetime searching just to come back to you, and we'll watch the stars fall till the night is through. Sweet smell of pine tree hangs thick in the evening air, cricket melodies filling up the quiet space. I pour 2 cups of coffee and I sit right down, leaving all my heavy city cares behind. My hands are calloused and my jacket is warm, but my spirit is lighter than a feather in flight. It took a long detour to appreciate the roots that kept me grounded through the wildest storms. Tick-tock goes the grandfather clock in the hall, counting down the seconds since I walked away. I carried your picture in a silver pocket watch to remind me of the angel waiting back at home. Time is a thief if you don't spend it right, stealing precious moments while you plan for tomorrow. I wasted too many hours chasing silver and gold, forgetting that the priceless gift was holding your hand. Now the hands on the clock are turning around, guiding every footprint back to solid ground. No wasted second will ruin today. I'm throwing the old regrets far away, and I'll treasure every minute that I spend with you. Up the spring every night before I slept, listening to the rhythm like a beating heart. It kept me sane through the coldest winter nights, promising a day when I would hold you again. I'm closing the latch on the pocket watch now, because the waiting is over and you're standing right here. No need to count the time when you have forever wrapped up in the safety of a true love's bond. The pavement is where my true life begins, dust rising up in the red twilight air. I left the highway noise for the quiet country lane that leads straight back to the heart of my town. Fences are rusty and the barn needs some paint, but everything feels exactly where it ought to be. I spent years searching for a world so refined, only to realize my wealth was in the soil. On this old gravel road shadows of yesterday. Every bump in the track is a familiar friend, leading me home to the very end. And I'm never gonna leave this land again. Headlights shine on the tall yellow corn, guiding my truck down the path to your lane. I cut the engine off and listen to the night, grateful for the peace that's waiting in the yard. They say you can't go back to the place you were born, but they never felt the pull of a love so deep. My boots fit better when they're walking on this dirt, and my heart beats steady on this gravel road. I saw a yellow light burning through the thick fog, a beacon of hope across the valley floor. I knew before I reached the gate who put it there, keeping a vigil while the world went dark. I was lost in the woods, no compass to guide, tripping over roots in the shadows of doubt. Every step felt heavy and every road felt wrong, until that tiny flame cut through the night. There's a lantern in the window shining for me, guiding a traveler back across the sea. No dark night can extinguish that flame. It kept calling out my forgotten name, and I'm walking through the doorway back to family. Kick off the mud from my tired old boots, step over the threshold into the warm room. The smell of wood smoke and cedar in the air tells me that my wandering days are finally done. It takes a special heart to keep the light burning bright when everyone else gave up on my return. I pull you close and wrap my arms around your waist, thankful for the lantern that brought me home. Autumn leaves are falling on the mountainside, painting the valley in shades of red and gold. I walked away when the summer was young and green, and I'm coming back before the winter snows fall. I thought the world beyond the ridge had more to give, flashing promises of fame and easy wealth. All I found was cold stone and empty rooms, and a longing for the meadow where we used to run. Now I'm coming down to the valley of gold to hold the only hand I ever wanna hold. No mountain peak is worth being alone. I'm trading the high rocks for a place of my own, and I'll stay in this valley till we both grow old. The crisp mountain air fills my lungs once again, waking up the spirit that was sleeping so long. I see your chimney smoke rising in the clear sky, signaling the comfort that was waiting for me. Gold isn't found in the vaults of the bank. It's the sunlight hitting your hair in the fall. I lay down my pack on the porch steps tonight, rich beyond measure, just by being with you. The whistle blows loud in the cold night air, steel wheels grinding on the iron track. I secure the last ticket on the midnight train, leaving every failure in the city behind. I watch the city skyline fade in the glass, a million artificial lights dying in the dark. None of those towers could offer me a soul, or the simple honest truth I left back with you. I'm on the last train home, riding fast through the night, heading for the valley where the stars shine bright. No more running from the man I ought to be. This iron engine is setting me free, and I'll be stepping off the platform right into your arms. Conductor calls to stop as the brakes start to squeal. My heart starts racing like the wheels on the rail. I pull my coat tight against the morning chill, ready to step out into the place I belong. The platform is empty except for one silhouette standing in the fog with a coat around her frame. I step off the car and I don't say a word, just wrap you in my